Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 27th, and it was in my spirit. I got up to read this. Rest with me a while. You have moved up a steep, rugged path in recent days. The way ahead is shrouded in uncertainty. Look neither behind you nor before you. Instead, focus your attention on me, your constant companion. Trust that I will equip you fully for whatever awaits you on your journey. I designed time to be a protection for you. You couldn't bear to see all your life at once. Though I am unlimited by time, it is in the present moment that I meet you. Refresh yourself in my company. Breaking deep draughts of my presence. The highest level of trust is to enjoy me moment by moment. I am with you, watching over you wherever you go. Psalm 143:8 and Genesis 28 and 15. It's kind of hard for me to see. I'm actually in bed and trying to read this. I know there are so many people going through so much in relationships, in the families. There's just a horrendous amount of drug addiction, a lot of death, unfair treatment on the jobs, just a genuine concern for others, and it's very troubling for me. And tonight when I got up and I had my computer open and I went to Facebook, and it was a white pastor on there, and in his sermon he asked for a young African American man to come up, and so he had the guy to come up, and he set him down in a chair, and he had someone to go and get a wash basin, and he had the guy to sit his feet in there, and he was just they're talking about making America great again, but when was it ever great for minorities? You know, a lot of minorities will come over. They went to Africa and got the Africans and brought them over as slaves, and he said they don't tell you this, but from 17 to 70 million people may have possibly died in the transition, exposed to diseases and things of such. And he was talking about the Mexicans. It was really Mexico, but it became New Mexico. Talking about all the Indians whose lands they confiscated up for no reason. It's just so sad the way people treat one another. It's really puzzling to me. You know, I remember I read this sign one day, a little marquee at this church, and it said, "Love everybody, let me judge them, God." And I was like, wow. So if we just get back to the basics, I remember one time I was working at a retail store, and I was working in the evenings because I was going to school in the mornings, and had this young guy came in, and he was from a well-off family, and we were just talking, and he said, you know what, he said, it's good to walk in a place and you see people smiling and meet you. He said, but one thing I've discovered as a young kid, he said, is people, the world has forgotten how to love. We're so quick to judge people based on material things, what they have and don't have. What about if you see somebody with some raggedy shoes?